Today I am telling you scary stories. And these are actually stories I heard of from the dark web. And if you don't know what the dark web is, it's like something. Here, wait, I'll tell you. The dark web's it's like a, it's like, you know how there's Google and stuff like that? That's from up. That's like right here on top. But in the dark web, they sell drugs, they kill people, they kill babies, they kill animals, they do suicide, and they do all those kind of things. So in here I'm telling you top 10 most scary dark web stories. There are dangerous things that are online, and you should never go in them, because if you go in the dark web, they will track you down, follow your address, and they will try to kill you. So there's a 17-year-old boy from Germany. He lives in a low neighborhood and a lot of crazy stuff going on, and he knows what he experience. One of his friends told him about the deep web. Back then he had no idea what it was, and it said you can order weed and buy illegal stuff in it. He thought that was the only thing you can buy from the deep web, and that wasn't all. So his friend invited him over to his place, so they were in his place, and they were gonna go check out the deep web out. And since their parents wasn't gonna be at their house today, they should go to his place instead. So they did. After school, they met at his house. They told him the instructions on how to use the deep web. He followed him closely, and he told him instructions about how to do it. So they went to this app called Ice Rocket, which led them to the dark web. His journey began on looking at some weed on sale and some guns. They were exploring a lot. It was stuff that he'd never seen before, so he was highly curious. But he didn't buy anything though. He clicked on over to some random sites, but it was like completely blank. Not until the pop-ups began to show up. There were two links to loading to some other sites. Like an online game to Russian roulette. He simply clicked one like this. It was called Child Experiments. The title alone given the chills, the most horrifying chills, like when you feel like someone's behind you, but it's nobody. He asked his friend, we should probably stop doing this, like watching it. So he's like, we should leave the site now, because it didn't sound good. But he ignored me. If my friend told me that, I'd tell him to leave my house. You can do it in your house, whatever you want, not in my house, leave. His curiosity was getting of the better of him, and he began to scroll down, and that's when he saw the pictures of children, mutilated children. I was disgusted more than I ever been in my life. He was so disturbed at that point that he told his friend that he should just go home, but he still just sat there, and he said he was some kind of trance, and he should have just shut the computer or pulled it out of the plug. I don't know why I let him sit there and continue. He continued to scroll down the site. There were some videos called one that said burning child, and of course he clicked on it. He took the plug out of the wall, but then he plugged it back on again. And what he saw next was gonna haunt him for the rest of his life. He can barely explain what he saw, but you know how he felt seeing it. He felt heartbroken. There was a child that was struggling and screaming against two men who were holding him down. They were pouring some sort of liquid on the child, and then moments later, they lit him on fire. He was screaming in pain, and his skin was melting from his body. At this point, I feel like you should stop and get out of this video. It's not going to end really good. I don't know why I watch this video. I just like watching them, because they're sort of interesting. Just give me curiosity. He was even crying at the point It took him a few moments to realize that it was. Those screams were beyond everything that he ever heard, and they echoed from their computer. Ah! 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 Giving me the chills. I swear I'm scared. That's real bad. I really didn't want to tell you that story, but I had to because it just makes me get it out of my head and stuff like that because I can't stop thinking about the story. Like, he could hear the small child like screaming, crying, doing everything he could. Yeah. And I got this story from the internet. He could feel vomit rising from his throat. What kind of sickos could do this? And I don't know where there's a little box. It looks like a chat box, and it appeared. A user of the Fire 435 typed something into the computer. He said, "Are you in? Hello there. Are you enjoying this?" And they had no idea what to answer from the question. And he thought it was just like one of those fake chat boxes. And the chat box still continued. He's like, "Hey, I'm talking to you." And before he even think of replying, another chat box appeared on it. And apparently it was a live stream video. And it was showing them from their webcam. So probably they're behind him or something. Watching every step they take. Breathing. He didn't even know what was on. And they panicked. They turned off the computer. They did everything they could. And it said, "Why are you trying to? Don't you want to be the next spot on a show?" Another message appeared. His street address, his name, and all those things about his address and stuff. I told you they can hack. My bangs are about to pop out because I'm scared. And after that, everything went black. And yeah. And then his phone rang. And it said, "I'm going to find you." And he blocked the number. And one day, it'd been 2 months, and he got a package. And he opened the box, and what was inside the box, he wished he never opened. It was like pictures. And it was pictures of different kinds of body parts. And then after that, he days went past by, and one night he took him from his house and he killed him. Story 1.